Well, Democrats are now persecuting homeschooling parents, or at least proposing that they will. In Ohio, we see a new, very dangerous piece of legislation put out by a state senator, which would require homeschooling parents to be licensed by the state through an application process, which would include investigation, background checks, in-person interviews between social workers and children, which the parents would not be allowed to attend. And if you pass all that scrutiny, then you're allowed to teach your children. That is guilty until proven innocent. And if we accept that kind of oversight, how much longer will it be before we have social workers approving us to even become parents? This is so upside down in America now. This is all being predicated as if it was something if it's going to address a particularly bad child abuse case that was in Ohio, and the child was a homeschooled child, but there were many people, including those from the government, who knew that abuse was going on, many opportunities for people to intervene. And even if the child had been in a government school, this abuse could have still taken place at home. It's a separate issue. It would not have stopped or prevented or lessened that in any way, shape, or form. But it is coming out against homeschoolers. It's something that everybody needs to be concerned about, especially those in Ohio, but homeschoolers nationwide need to get on this right now. Contact the Homeschool Legal Defense Association, find out more information about that. They're on top of that. It's very dangerous to have this kind of legislation, and it appears that the state senator who put this in is someone who ran twice for state office, lost both times, and then when a vacancy came up was appointed to the office and then immediately put into a leadership position. So this is somebody who is very well connected within the Democrat Party. So this is something that is more than just the crazy idea of one legislator. We should be very concerned about that. Now, the very same state that wants to get prior approval for people homeschooling their children wants to look the other way when there's a case of murder by the police. This is a story from Mikhail Thalen. It says, coroner claims Ohio man murdered in police custody. Now, this is really amazing because the coroner is saying that this is a murder, and we have video camera footage of the two police officers almost talking about how they're going to kill this guy. He tried to escape. He attacked them. They got him on the ground. They said, I'm going to break your effing neck right now. And then another one says, when we get back to the jail, we'll have a welcome party for him tonight. Now, that was not even an hour before he was found dead in the jail cell. And what they did when they took him back to the jail was they removed all of his clothing, gave him paper clothes, and yet somehow they didn't notice a sheet which was used to hang him. When the coroner looked at the case, the coroner said that there was absolutely no way with the furniture that was in the jail cell that he could actually hang himself. So it's a very troubling situation there. And of course, the police captain is saying that there's no crime, move along, there's nothing to see here. I'm sure it's just politically motivated. I don't think so.
Symbols are powerful, and the globalists have hijacked the symbols of America. They've turned them into their own symbols. Well, we are restoring the idea of the true republic, not the counterfeit globalist empire, by promoting the icon George Washington and others. That's why we're rolling out an 100% made in America line of incredible pro-liberty apparel. We are repopularizing liberty. We are helping fellow Americans rediscover what made this country great. We are the spirit of 1776. We are 1776 worldwide. We are all brothers and sisters in arms in the animating contest of liberty in the long march towards humanity's ultimate destiny of freedom. Visit madein1776.com today and vote with your dollars to promote truly made in America, high quality products, and promote the ideals of liberty.